but it's okay. It's all right. First things first, we always got to, which we ain't done in a long time. I'm gonna ring that bell, man, because it's an exciting episode, fun episode. Where my bell at? We're gonna ring that bell and we're gonna step in here and we're gonna get active. First and foremost, Reek, how you doing? It's March Madness time. My brother is very busy around these times.
Yeah,
How
I've been
you?
locked. I'm feeling good, man. My brackets. I don't really be like. I don't really be stressing about the brackets. I just like being right, and I took some. I took
hold
some
on, hold
leaps.
on, hold on. Go back, go back. We can't gloss over that. I just love being right. Don't we all? No cap.
I
We
just,
love being right.
I had some days that I felt like was I was pretty confident about them happening. Talked about them on the pod. Was adamant. A few of those things didn't happen. A lot of those things did happen. Um, the craziest part to me was my men's bracket is doing way better than my women's bracket, and I watch women's basketball way more than I watch men's college
Right.
wise. So that's funny to me. But I also think it hasn't been a ton of upsets on the men's side this year compared to the prior years. I think there was like 112-5, maybe two, and then there was like some 7-10s, I guess. Um, but all in all, it's been good. Last game today, got the boys trophies in this little box right here. So,
Okay. You got
we
me
the
one.
champs.
I was
I
an
do got
equipment man.
I
I
got
was an
12.
equipment
We
man.
got 10 players.
Oh, cool. I was saying, cause I was an equipment manager and shit. So I feel like I deserve a little trophy. I was carrying the bags all season. I'm a little tired. So I think I at least deserve something.
Oh man.
For sure.
But yeah, man, we got good wrestling, good basketball. Um, I don't know, just everything's going pretty well right now, so I can't complain about nothing.
For sure. That's good, man.
How
I'm
about you,
glad
my
to hear
dog?
you doing good. I'm doing well. I'm doing well, y'all. We got the birthday coming up on Monday. I'm going on another darkness retreat. Y'all know how I am when I like to just disappear for some time. The Tar Heels out, so I got even more reason to just go ahead and get up out of here. So I'm going on a little hike with my lady. We're gonna enjoy nature, kick back, chill, and it's gonna be a chill birthday. But I'm feeling good. I got to see. First of all, I went to the Hornets game, the Hornets and Knicks game. I was sick. The Knicks sold my parlay. Terrible. But I did catch a T-shirt at the Hornets game.
Uh-oh. Oh
And I
shit.
ain't gonna lie, it was a dramatic story. I low key got a concussion from it. Not gonna lie.
Damn.
Not even I don't got a real concussion. But so let me tell y'all the head trauma before we even get to what I'm gonna get to. The head trauma I sustained. So I was at work. It's windy. It's mad windy outside. I'm bent over doing, you know what I'm saying, doing a little rim, doing tire gloss. My head was sticking, you know what I'm saying, over to the side a little bit. Bro, how about the wind gonna close the car door on my noggin? So right there, I was already like, damn, like I felt weird. Like I was like, okay, bro, that shit hurt bad. So carry on, we at the game. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling cool. They start to shoot the t-shirt cannons. How about the t-shirt? They shot the t-shirt cannon. The hole gonna hit the wall and ricochet down, like from the upper deck, and ricochet back down to the lower level and smack me in the back of the head. And all I did
No.
was catch the shirt, and I was like, damn.
Nah, that's nuts.
But the crowd, like the people around me, was like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" I had my little WWE moment. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I stood up with the shirt like I was Rocky Balboa, and I was holding that whole around. And my girl's family was weak, so shout out to my girl's family for always having a good time. So if y'all see this, Jew, Madre, B, love y'all. So I'm doing well. I'm doing even better because OTC was on SmackDown. Doing better. Got to see my dog, you know what I'm saying, make his mark on the SmackDown. But before we even get to that, there's some things I'm not feeling. And I'm sure there's things you're not feeling as well.
That's a fact.
So, you know what we gotta do. You know what we gotta do. Bring on my dog.
I'm not feeling it.
Daniel Bryan facing that be killing me every time, bro. He know he wanted to laugh. Like, come on, bro. he know
He's
he
a-
wanted to laugh. Cause like, bro, that was a crazy remark, bro. Like, championship match against you? Not feeling it. I feel disrespected. I feel slighted. Number one. Number one thing I'm not feeling. Cena. I can't believe it has come to this, bro. Bro, you disrespected me on the low, my fam. I can't hold you. Like, I'm not gonna lie, you disrespected me on the low. You can't be out here. You can't turn against the homies that's saying let's go Cena, bro. We still on the let's go Cena wave, and you turning your back on me. I just feel like it's low key disrespectful to the original Chain Gang members that was rocking with you when you was finna get kicked out the company for real. I mean, I was a kid, and yes, you was. You know what I'm saying? You was just becoming the new hot thing, but they wasn't rocking with you when you was in that cemetery rapping on Undertaker, bro. They wasn't rocking with you when you was telling Brock Lesnar he don't got no brain. They wasn't rocking with you when you told Big Show he be wearing thongs. They wasn't rocking with you when you told Kurt Angle he like little boys. They wasn't rocking with you then. But then they started rocking with you when you turned Super Cena. I'm not one of those. We been with you, bro. We been solid. Now, I ain't gonna lie. There was a time he did get me. He said, all I did was win, and y'all wasn't satisfied. I ain't gonna lie, when CM Punk came around, I ain't gonna lie, I did kind of switch up a little bit. Because I did want my dog to win that belt and leave. So I switched up a little bit. So you was talking to me. I've been capping this whole week. He was talking to me too. But that don't mean I gotta like it. That don't mean I gotta feel it. And that's this whole segment. I'm just not feeling that, like, right there. I'm not. I don't know what's gonna follow this. I don't even know if I want you to win at Mania no more, bro. Like, on the low, because you disrespected me so slightly like that.
Jeez.
But I'm gonna still rock with you though. Cena in 3.
Cena in 3 is crazy.
Cena in 3, man. Cena for the
Cena
win.
in 3 is crazy.
What you not feeling?
That promo was hilarious. Like, watching it, I watched it back this morning too, and I was just laughing because I'm like, he really went at every single person that has watched wrestling for the last 20 years. Like, even if you only watched it for 5 and then stopped, like, even them people, like, even people like Bryce, like, he going at them too because he like, yeah, you say you rock with us, but you stop watching, so you not rocking with me either. Like, he literally said, the ones that been loyal the whole time, what y'all do for me though? All y'all did was buy some shirts, buy some merch. That's it. Y'all ain't come check on me. Y'all ain't ask me how I'm doing when y'all come to these little meet and greets. Y'all, oh my God, y'all see, I can't believe you. Oh my God, it's time. I get to meet you. You ain't asking how he was doing when. Hey, he was definitely talking to you when he said he announced his retirement tour, and all y'all was talking about was, oh, he might be in my city. Oh, he might be in my city. He said that. I said, oh, he
I
talking
ain't
about
gonna
P
lie.
for real.
Hey, listen though. I don't care about none of that because you didn't even pull up to my city. You didn't even pull up to my city. And look, Rick, he was talking to me, but look, bro, I went to like 3 different locations to see you in them cities, and you ain't show up to one. So I'm really disrespected. And I might be going to Tennessee to try to see you there. I ain't gonna lie, I'm still on that. I'm not gonna lie. But you definitely switched up on me, Cena, but you switched up on me for real, like on the low. But he definitely was talking to me for sure, because when he announced his retirement, I was definitely looking for the city, and I bought the damn farewell tour merch. He was definitely talking to me. I was low key pissed.
100%.
He did his job, bro, because I was low key pissed. I was like, bro, ain't no way. I was like, bro, I thought the heel turn was gonna be a whole nother direction, Reek. I thought it was gonna be like, I'm finally finna do something for me. I want 17 for me. I'm cool with that. But damn, son, he went in the universe. We never thought John Cena, bro. Like, we wanted John Cena heel, but we never thought he'd turn, like, not turn on the fans, but like, we never thought he'd be out here blatantly being like, y'all was never with me. Y'all ain't check up on me. Y'all ain't like me.
Tell that little kid you in a toxic, dysfunctional relationship. He don't even know what the words mean yet.
Oh, my mama, he don't. And he was sick looking. I would have been sick too. John gotta chill, bro, because whenever you was in the weak ass movies, I was watching them shits. I watched the Marine, homie. So yeah.
See, but you see how you just called him weak? That's what he's talking about.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. The Marine was weak, bro. No cap.
The first one was good. The first one was good.
I remember they put
the first one was good. The first one was good. Yeah, them shits was flat. I didn't watch none of them Miz ones.
Like, chill, bro. Like, I watched Peacemaker.
12 rounds was straight.
John Cena don't got
for what it's supposed to be. For what it's supposed to be, it was straight. Yeah. 12
John
rounds
Cena
was straight. First Marine was straight.
Look, we had to endure his intro to Hollywood before he was really Hollywood. Before he was Peacemaker, before he was Ricky Stenicki, before he was all that. You know what I'm saying? I watch all them movies, Cena. I be tapping in with you, my boy. But you switched up on me, bro. It's cool. It's cool, bro.
You did switch up just a little bit.
It's
But
cool.
what I'm not feeling, and I've kind of had this conversation about the discourse already, but now it's even more. Can we please, and in general, before I say who I'm talking about, can we stop calling people Hogan? Like, just because they have good, like they get good booking, we're gonna call them all Hogan. Like, come on, bro. That bro was doing that shit for like 25, 30
Who they
years.
calling Hogan now?
They call him Rhea
Oh,
Hogan. They putting
oh,
like her
she been
face.
on that. She been on that.
She's not on that.
No,
Can we
no, no, no,
stop
no.
with that?
I'm saying like they been calling her that. Like they been
No,
calling
that's
her
what I'm
that.
saying. But they've been calling her even more after Monday, and I'm like, what are we doing? Like, y'all knew it was gonna be a triple threat. Why are we acting surprised now?
Right.
Like, y'all always hyped for the triple threat, and then,
It's Bianca
oh well,
fault,
how's she
bro.
get in like that? That's the way that you're supposed to get in if you trying to force your way into something. Like, you can't just, oh, I want to be in it. They're not gonna say, oh yeah, put your name down. No, you gotta put your name down. Like, it's not like she about to go out and just dog walk both of them for weeks and weeks and then dog walk them at WrestleMania. That's not what's gonna happen. We just saw her lose to EO 2 weeks ago.
For sure, we did it.
She's never beaten Bianca. They've actually made her look scared of Bianca in previous times. And then she's never beaten EO 1-on-1. So I really don't understand the whole discourse of like, oh my God, they let her do whatever she wants. That's just not even the case. Because when Brock wanted a match, he got that shit. When Braun Breaker wants a match, he gets that shit. When Gunther wants a match, he gets that shit. When Roman wants a match, he gets that shit. But when it's women, all of a sudden, like Sasha Banks winning multiple championships, when she wins multiple championships, she's got her own booking. She has control over her booking. But when Kenny Omega was doing the shit in different companies, just like she is, there was no issue. Oh, he's the belt collector. He's the belt collector. But when Mercedes does it, it's a
Which
problem.
was fine. The belt collector was fine.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
So like, let women do the same thing that these men are doing. I said this months ago, and I'm gonna say it again. Like, we've seen men do have these same kind of booking, and now all of a sudden, when a woman has it, oh, Triple H just loves Rhea Ripley. Triple H loves EO. He loves Bianca. If he didn't love all of them, they would not do anything. Liv wouldn't have held the belt as long as she did. He would have took it right off her as soon as she got that shit at SummerSlam. Like, we got to stop pretending like he's only booking Rhea Ripley well in the women's division. Like, it shit don't make sense. Like, he was booking Bianca and Jade well before Jade got hurt. Like, can we relax? Like, he booked NXT for 4 years before he got sick. Was he only booking Rhea that way? Or they would have said the same thing about Shayna Baszler? Because they was mad at her for winning the title or having the title as long as she did. They didn't say it about Oscar because they liked Oscar. But Oscar had the belt for 400 something days, didn't even lose the belt. So I don't understand what the problem is. Like, Obafemi gonna hold if Obafemi hold the belt for a year, ain't nobody gonna be mad about that. Calling him Oba Hogan because the dude. Now they call Adam Copeland that, but that's because he old as hell and he out here trying to like
He's still trying to be
strong arm
champion in
motherfuckers.
2025.
So
He's still trying to bury people in 2025.
when they were at their peak and their prime, like that's not no, that's not what they was doing. Like they were just at the top. Like, did you hear the pop she got when her song hit at the contract signing? Then shut the fuck up, because nothing else matters, my nigga. It's the same thing with Jay. Like they like, oh, this match gonna suck. If it does, it does. But the crowd reaction is gonna pick it up either way. Like, can we stop acting like this man didn't deserve a championship match at WrestleMania? Like,
Yes,
what are
he
we
wasn't
doing?
supposed to
Like,
wrestle
y'all
anyway.
get what y'all asked for, and then y'all turn on it so quick. A year ago, y'all would have been mad. Y'all would have been pissed if Rhea Ripley's booking went down. But now that it stayed the same way her entire career, y'all got an issue. She's lost. Y'all was pissed when she lost to Charlotte. But now she wins these matches. Y'all would have been pissed if she lost to Becky last year. But when she wins the matches, she's Rhea Hogan. Can we make it make sense? I'm
Right.
begging y'all to like just stand pat on what y'all think is going on. Because y'all
You telling
always
folks at
switching
home
up.
to stand on business.
I'm telling the folks at home, Daniel Bryan was correct when he called wrestling fans fickle because they switch up so damn quick, bro. So damn quick. Like, oh my god, like they gonna find something each week to complain about. Then they're like, oh, I even saw people saying that Vince McMahon was better booking the women's division than Triple H is.
Oh, that's nuts.
What are we talking about? There wouldn't even be
Whoa,
a
that's some
real
David
women's
Stern
division
stuff.
if it wasn't for Triple H and fucking NXT. That's where the women's revolution started. Can we stop acting like AJ Lee did her shit on the main roster for sure? But then they gave the ball to Nikki Bella. They didn't give a fuck about none of that shit she was talking about. Vince did not care about that women's division. The only reason that women's division became what it was is because he had Sasha, Bayley, Charlotte, and Becky down there, and you still had Alexa Bliss, you still had Carmella's, and then they came up, and that's when shit took off. And why was that? Because Triple H built them up and then put them on the main roster.
Let's not even slide past the fact that Vince tried to ruin it all by having Ronda Rousey come in there and try to bury the whole crew. So we gotta stop this narrative. That's the David Stern shit we talking about. Like, bro, y'all wanted Vince gone for so long. And now that Triple H is cooking, y'all was gassing it up, calling it the Renaissance, the best era of wrestling. We on top. WWE is back. And when he tries to build his homegrown talent into world beaters, we don't like it. So
Homegrown fucking talent, bro.
right.
Damn near every person in the women's division, I wouldn't say they're like homegrown, but damn near everybody has come through NXT in some form or fashion.
Right.
Io was already a household name before she came. But you got people like Bianca who came in no experience.
She was a
Rhea
household
came in
name
with
who
little
almost got
experience.
released.
And because of who?
Vince.
Okay, but when Triple H took over, who
He
got her
brought
right
her
back?
back.
Oh, okay. I'm just
Cook
I'm just
something.
curious
Cook something.
because
Cook something.
look at all the people that have come back. Look at the people that are coming back. Look at the people that are coming in. We got Penta and Phoenix coming in. Fucking Aleister Black is coming back. Miro might be coming. Rusev, whatever y'all want to call him, he might be coming back. These dudes not coming back if Triple H not there. Naomi don't come back if Triple H not there. Jade might not even pull up.
Cooking.
Can we stop acting like Vince McMahon was just running shit over the last 10 years because the shit was trash?
He cooking.
He got saved by the Shield, and that was it. He was milking the fuck out of Roman, Seth, and Dean for 7 years. And then Dean left, and he was like, all right, well, we just going to milk the fuck out of Seth and Roman.
Driving them boys to injuries.
Like, can we stop with the shit? Please. Can we stop with the shit? Triple H is not perfect. Nobody is. Tony Khan not perfect. Whoever books Impact not perfect. Whoever books Ring of Honor, oh, that's Tony Khan too. Whoever books New Japan, not perfect. Nobody's perfect when it comes to this booking shit. Neither are you at home booking shit in your own head. It's a lot of shit y'all say on the internet that's be dumb as hell. It's some shit I say like, that could work, but it probably won't work on TV. What are we talking about?
I mean, I definitely agree with the sentiment. Now, the Rhea Hogan thing is outrageous, and like I said, it's really because of, how do I say this? I'm not gonna say idol culture, but it's
Stan
fandom.
culture.
Yeah, it's stan culture. Like I said, I'm not gonna say it's Bianca's fault, but Bianca going on Twitter and doing her little funny video about.
But they was doing that before that. They was doing
Right.
it before that.
They was, but the stands are starting to be like, oh, okay, she's right. How did Rhea get in the match? We want justice. Man, come on, bro. We just want the best match possible. Now, I'm not saying Io and Bianca by themselves wouldn't cook. I'm not saying that, but we all know there's an extra layer if Rhea Ripley is in the building.
Yeah.
Be happy, bro. Y'all don't want to see Rhea. Y'all didn't want to see Rhea and Liv at WrestleMania again, or at this time. So come on, bro. Now we're getting the best match possible.
Literally, there could not be a better triple threat.
Literally, honest to God.
You couldn't ask for a better triple threat. You could not ask for a better triple. These are the 3 top women in your division, and you're putting them in one match at WrestleMania, and they might get the main event over Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and CM fucking Punk. Are we being dead ass right now? But y'all would rather complain. And then y'all know Triple H be reading Twitter and shit. He done already said he'd be online seeing everything. So if y'all all negative about it, why the fuck would he make it the main event?
Now y'all just
Even
jumping
though,
out of accomplishment.
when you hear it on TV or if you're there live, you hear Rhea's pop, you hear Io's pop, you hear Bianca's pop. It's up there with anybody's at the top. But when you look at the internet, they, oh my God, they put Rhea in. Y'all knew they was doing that. How else would they have put Rhea in it last week without her having to be on top of it? Oh my God, she beat him up twice in one night. But was the title on the line? Did she not ambush them? Was Bianca not already hurt? Did Bianca and Io not fight each other to cause a distraction for Rhea to get back in? Can we use some fucking logic, please? I'm begging y'all. To use some logic when we talk about this stuff. Because Rhea didn't hit Bianca until she turned to Io. Then she hit Bianca. And then Io came over, and that's when she got Io. Are we going to really act like she just made them look terrible? Or do y'all just want to think that?
I mean, I don't know no other way you could literally build a triple threat without having some type of every triple threat that's got form like that always has controversy, bro. Like it just
When they
is
put
what it is.
Charlotte in, would they rather Adam Pearce just come out and said,
I mean, look,
Rhea's in? When they put Charlotte in the Ronda and Becky match, people was pissed. So you would rather them do that? When Vince came out and said, Charlotte's in.
that shit weak.
Or should she go take a title from Tiffany? Should Rhea go beat Tiffany for the title and then make it a title versus title? Because that's what they did with that shit. So can we please stop fucking crying about dumb shit, please? Just enjoy the shit.
Please. Now,
Fuck.
as we always advocate on this show, man, fans, please just remain fans. Like, that's all we be
Sometimes
trying
just
to
shut
say.
the hell up.
Now, yeah, honestly, I mean, let's take it a step further, bro. Like, we literally could have had a Mania Roman v Daniel Bryan 1v1, but we got Edge thrown into the match still. Like, there's been plenty of instances where this has happened with the men, plenty of times.
Batista, Randy Orton, Daniel Bryan.
Same thing. We got, I mean, this is a good addition, but we had Cena, Brock. Seth said he felt like the fans was getting stale. He threw himself into the match. Okay, cool.
One of the greatest triple threat matches of all time.
And this is exactly the same thing that's about to happen. You can't look at this and tell me this is not about to be one of the best triple threat matches we're about to see in a long ass time. Like,
bro, when we saw Becky, Sasha, and Charlotte, that shit slapped.
slap.
You don't think these three gonna do that?
Slap.
Come on, man.
Absolute slap. Even when
Come
Becky
on.
won, she became Becky 2 belts. Even
Yeah.
that slap. It had Ronda in it.
It was just so
It was a
late.
roll-up.
It was just so late, and the roll up was bad. But
Right.
the match itself wasn't bad at all. But the entrances took a minute, and it was hella late by that point. That was still the first. That was still when they was doing one night, and they started at like 6, ended at like 11:30, 11:45. Like that's 5 straight hours. And you gotta think they started with Seth and Brock, and then in between that you had Kofi and Daniel Bryan. Like the fans were on such a high.
Right.
It's hard to like keep that high for 5-6 hours straight. Like that shit was damn near 7 hours, I want to say. And you got to count like pre-show and all that shit. Like that's a long ass time to be standing and like trying to be hyping the crowd. Like the match was good. The match was actually really fucking good. It was just the ending that threw it off. But everything else was straight.
Everything else is straight, man. This we not done with the I'm not feeling it because I have another one right here in my bag. All right, so I just need old heads to stop talking about wrestling, bro. Like I like in my eyes, your time has passed. You know what I'm saying? The
For
wise
real.
words of Cena, your time is up. Our time is now because this right here is terrible. Bill Goldberg believes nothing came of the Gunther segment at Bad Blood because he's a WCW guy and WWE still has some beef with him. Shut that shit the fuck up, gang. We watched you win unnecessary title after unnecessary title after unnecessary title. You took Kevin Owens' reign low key. You squashed Brock. We didn't even know how that was gonna come about, bro. You had plenty of moments since your return as a old head, and nobody asked for it. Now the first couple times it was cool. Holy shit, Goldberg in the building. But dog, we never asked for you to be our Universal Champion.
Ever.
Ever.
They didn't want to make you world champion when you came in 2004. Why would we want that shit in 2018, 2017, 2016? Like, what?
We
Who
got
asked for
guys
that?
like AJ Styles running around, running rampant. Cena was still there at that point. Roman was still there weekly.
Seth,
Seth was there weekly. I mean, he always is.
Finn,
Like we had hella people.
Joe.
Damn, we still had Joe. And when did Joe leave? Probably after
Joe
COVID.
left in.
After COVID.
Yeah, I was gonna say he got released during COVID. Like he was in that big April mass release. It was like him, Braun, Bray Wyatt, the Iconics. It was hella names, big names too. And then after COVID, well, I wouldn't say after COVID, but like 2021, they brought like some of them back. Like Braun came back. No, I don't think Braun came back until 22 maybe. Uh, but Joe came back for sure. I know Joe came back for sure. Bray came back. But Joe came back and he went to NXT with Triple H. And then once Triple H got sick, I think he ended up just leaving. Like I think they just let his contract run out and he went to AEW. Same with Adam Cole, Roger Strong, Kyle O'Reilly, Bobby Fish. Like they let hella people in NXT's contracts just run out, which
Right.
I still don't understand. But again, that was Vince. So
The better times, I guess, as folks would say. But I mean, look, I don't understand what he was getting at with that. And if you did want to have a segment with Gunther, why would you go on a podcast and then publicly say that they got beef? We definitely not trying to do no business with you now. Like, bro, what are we talking
facts.
about? So, like, I don't understand when the old heads come on here. Like, I mean, we talked about the Taker thing, talking about the I did this move for 20 years. Bro, so at
Which
some
was a
point, bro,
lie.
y'all's wrestling days are over, bro. Like the ego is over with. Like, bro, we already know you're one of the greats. I'm not saying that about Goldberg, but Goldberg, you had a lot of cool
Right.
moments in wrestling. But bro, I don't understand why the old heads in wrestling just don't let their legacy do the talking for them. They
Too much
still want to
pride,
talk themselves,
ego.
and it's not it. Like for example, Stone Cold. Stone Cold says stuff, but he don't say too much to where we're like, nah, this motherfucker is bugging. We
Mhm.
still know him as the rattlesnake, bro. We still know him as he touchdown, shit gonna get fucked up. He gonna drink a couple beers, he
Yeah.
gonna go home. He don't say too much out of the ordinary. The Rock. The Rock has a lot of opinions, but The Rock, for the most part, the thing I love about The Rock is he makes it known that when he's Dwayne or he's The Rock, he makes it known. So we respect
Yeah.
him for that. All these other old heads, bro, y'all be tweaking. And that's why I'm glad that we live in this generation now of like where by the time Roman retires, Seth retires, bro, they just love the game. And they not gonna disrespect
Mhm.
the game. That's what I'm here for. That's the type of shit I'm here for. The legends of wrestling be tripping too much, too many opinions, showing your face too many places where you don't want to show your face or your face don't need to be seen. It's not it, bro. Like if I'm getting an interview with Goldberg, we gonna chop it up about what you was doing in WCW. We gonna chop it up about like yeah your return, how you were feeling, bro. We're not trying to ask you what you're trying to do in 2025 or 2026 because we don't want that shit, gang. We talk
Nobody asked
about
for that.
we talk about Jay and Gunther, bro. Who, if folks complain about that, I damn sure don't want Goldberg Gunther in 2025. What is
But
we
see, that's the
talking about?
problem. That's the problem. They arguing. They mad about the J shit. It could have been Goldberg, and they'd have been even more mad about that. Take the good shit.
Thank you.
They're rewarding Jay for being the most over dude over the last year. What's wrong with that?
I don't even understand. Like, if Gunther, okay, if it's not Jay, then who, bruh? Ilya's hurt. You're not trying to rush Braun. We definitely don't want. We didn't want another Damian Priest outburst. I mean, Drew would have
Hell
been
no.
cool. Drew would have been
Right.
awesome. You know what I'm saying? Even if they went the Seth route, it would have been awesome. CM Punk route, it would have been cool. But like, bro, clearly they had bigger plans for them. Not Drew, obviously. But,
Yeah.
bro,
Because if you don't give this match to Jay, then what does Jay do?
right.
There's no way you leave that dude off Mania with the year he's had. You got to switch some shit around when dudes or women get over in a way that you didn't think they was going to. You have to switch it around. They did it with Daniel Bryan. They did it with Kofi. You got to change shit. You got to be able to audible.
I'm not.
Shit go, oh shit, this is the reaction he getting every week, every fucking week. Don't matter where we at. Don't matter if we in one of them cities that's quiet. Don't matter if we overseas. It don't matter where we at. He getting that reaction every night. How would you leave him off? How would you say, nah, we'll give him something like just throw him on the card. You can't do that.
Bro, why? I mean, bro, we had fans applauding James Ellsworth helping Dean beat AJ Styles. So, like, bro,
Oh,
what are we talking about, bro? Like Tariq, we didn't forget about these moments. I didn't forget about some of the shit that motherfuckers was happy about, and I'm sitting back like, y'all
right.
dead ass. Like, bro, nobody's trying to see that, bro. Like, come
At
on,
all.
we
At all.
we as wrestling fans need to do a better job of. I mean, because bro, half the time the stuff that y'all complain about, y'all are driving the company to try to take a risk, take a chance, and the risk be ass. So when you sit back and watch the product, just keep that in mind, bro. If you complaining about Jay Uso, who was the quiet one of the tag team, the underrated one of the tag team, to now becoming a larger than life, regardless if he says one word or 4 letters, one word, don't matter. Why do y'all not, like, bro, when you go to work every day and bust your ass and your boss walk past you every single day and don't say a word, how does that make you feel, bro? You should be happy for this man, Jay. Like, come on, bro. Regardless of the WrestleMania stinker he had with his brother that everybody felt like was the worst match of all time, which is crazy. But, bro, they both have made a name for themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just is what it is. Now, I'm going to go ahead and take it a step further. We all love Jeff Hardy. Y'all didn't appreciate Matt until he started doing delete. You know what I'm saying? But Matt been cooking. Matt been a performer.
He was doing great shit on SmackDown early
Right.
with that V1 shit.
He was a great heel. Like,
Great.
he was a great heel. Like, y'all didn't respect both of the Hardys. Now y'all try to act like y'all loved both of the Hardys for the longest time. No, y'all didn't. We was there for that. Now we got another chance, right? We got another chance in history to love and respect a great tag team that broke off and both want to do their own thing. We got a chance to respect both. And once again, history repeats itself. Y'all switching up on Jay early. Then y'all love Big Jim. Big Jim went over the top of the rope. Y'all was going crazy. Y'all love Big Jim. I love Big Jim. But come on, bro.
Until he succeeds too much. And then they're gonna
Right.
say, well, see, it's the bloodline stuff. Every time somebody in the bloodline do well, they just push them forward. Can we not pretend like 90% of pro wrestling, that's the top of the top, is white people? Are white people the only people that wrestle? Are white women the only people that wrestle? No. But are they not the
Right.
overwhelmingly pushed? They are. But when you have a bloodline with the history that this bloodline has, how could you be mad that these people are coming in and they're doing great work and getting rewarded for it? It'd be different if it was all shitty. Not one person in this story has been shitty. Even Tama Tonga has gotten over. Tonga Loa was getting over for the wrong reasons, but he was still getting over. Jacob Fatu looked like one of the brightest stars coming up. Solo proved himself all year long. So what are we really talking about here?
I don't get the discourse. I mean,
Like,
we
I saw somebody say bloodline Samoan privilege. Are we dead ass?
nepotism. That's all I've been saying. Bloodline nepotism. That's
Are
all
we
I've been
dead
saying.
ass? Are we dead serious? Y'all's main champion, the face of the company, got into the business because of what? Nepotism.
His pops.
He was a amateur wrestler, and it was like, oh, okay, I guess I'll go do WWE. Randy Orton did the same shit. He was in
Didn't
the
know what he was
military,
doing.
didn't want to do the military. Oh, I can go wrestle because my dad wrestled. And because his dad wrestled, they was like, oh, he's the next one. He hadn't done shit yet, but they was like, yeah, he got the look. What's the look? He's a white man. That's 6'4". That's all you needed to be.
It's crazy to me because we sit here and talk about bloodline nepotism, this, bloodline nepotism, that. Shout out Cody Rhodes, Kadarius Rhodes, but he used his father's death. He used his father's death to make a story, and it worked. It worked. It simply worked. I mean, I'm not gonna
To
sit
make a
here
character, to be honest with you, to make his whole character.
to make his whole character. So I'm not mad at it. I'm like I said, I'm not gonna knock it. He used it to get over, but we can't switch up when we have a whole another family that was capable of making a star. And it's made plenty of stars. Your favorite wrestler 9 times out of 10 is came from the bloodline story. Let's just keep it as that. So in today's world, at least. So I mean, I'm not hearing that. I'm not feeling that at all. Um, I just don't feel like. I mean, I feel like wrestling fans switch up too much. I even saw a tweet yesterday, Reed, where somebody was like, "Are y'all tired of the Randy Orton song yet?" I'm like, "Bro, here we go with this shit. Here we go with this shit." I literally see somebody during SmackDown say, I'm muting the Randy Orton entrance." I was like, "Oh man, damn! Now we hate this shit." I'm telling you, it's getting bad. It's getting bad out here in these streets. It's getting bad in the Twitter streets.
So I got a question. Do people like genuinely like entertainment? Do they like wrestling?
No, people don't actually like wrestling.
Do people like anything nowadays? Is really the question. Do people enjoy anything?
No,
Because it feels like people go somewhere, whether you're going out to eat somewhere, you're going on a vacation somewhere, there's always an issue. There's always, man, I can't believe it's like this. 99% of it is good. But hey man, they had people in the hallway with us. They said we was gonna be by ourselves. They had one room. They had one room on the hallway. There was people in. Oh man, there was hella people on
a
the
whole
beach.
trip. How?
Are we being dead serious? Like y'all don't enjoy life at all?
I
I
don't
feel
know.
bad for y'all for real, cause I love this shit. This shit gets to a point where that shit is difficult as hell. But I'd much rather do this shit and try to find the good than live this shit and find the bad in everything. That shit is crazy to me.
It's that culture, man. To me, it's the social media culture. It's like the comparison culture because, bro, it's really whack. Like at the end of the day, when it comes to wrestling, bro, like the way I look at it is, bro, I see y'all. If y'all don't know home, bro, I work in customer service. So 9 times out of 10, I'm dealing with people. And people are assholes. People say crazy stuff to me all day. 9 times out of 10, like there's a lot of nice people in the world. But what do I want to do when I go home? I want to go home, be a kid, watch wrestling, and because it's fun. You know what I'm saying? I like, and especially when I go to shows. When I go to shows, shout out to my girlfriend. Like I said, she goes with me. She don't really know a lick like anything about wrestling. She's starting to pick up on it, but she's always said to me, "I love how like when you're at the shows, like you like a little kid because bro, I'm in there screaming, chanting, booing, everything. I don't really care about the bad. I don't care about botches. I really don't. I don't care about botches. Right. I don't care about if somebody mess up in a promo. I could care less, bro. I don't care about Tiffany Stratton doing risking her health, doing a damn backflip off 10 feet, jumbotrons on down to the floor. I don't care if she missed Charlotte. I don't care. Like, I appreciate the sport of, like, I appreciate the entertainment and the sport of itself. The Twitter shit is out of hand. Like, I wish I would just take a step back and chill because 9 times out of 10, you're not doing this shit at all. You're not going to go in an arena and talk in front of 20,000. You're not going to go in there and perform in front of 20,000. Stop, bro. You're not even going to do it in a high school gym. Stop.
No.
Please.
Not even going to do it in your fucking backyard. So,
and
like, what are we talking about?
That's the type of dedication that these wrestlers had, bro. They was in their backyards, high school gyms, getting cut by barbed wire in front of 20 people. Come on, dog. You think they want to wait? You think they wake up in the morning? You think when Randy Orton get up in the morning, he care that y'all don't want to hear people sing his theme? No. Because people singing his theme. They don't give a damn about none of that. So, I mean, that's everything that I'm not feeling. There might be more, there might be less. Yeah. One more. Triple H. 9 times out of 10, 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 9 We got to get Def Rebel the fuck up out of here.
Not for real.
Immediately.
Not that ass.
Immediately, bro. Immediately. The Zelina Vega theme, I'm sitting here didn't know who the hell was coming out. I was like, bro, who is this? Saw her and I was like, oh, this is Zelina. But she definitely got Def Rebel. The Street Profits it wasn't the worst. But I sat back and I was like,
What was the
damn,
point?
I was like, damn, the OG theme would have probably been cracked to come out to for their first time having them belts around their waist. People all don't know who they are. I didn't know. All I seen was smoke, fog. I thought Jade was coming back outside. I didn't know what was going on. I was like, bro, who is this? Please get Def Rebel out of here immediately. And yes, I'm one of them fans that's gonna complain about that because the music. That's one thing that
Yes,
compared
music
to
is huge.
It's huge. Presentation is huge. When we were kids,
You knew who
we
the fuck
had
was coming out.
wrestlers
It
that
didn't matter if they was trash.
that's what I'm saying. We had wrestlers that was garbage with crazy themes. Crazy themes. That it still make you wanna. And knowing they about to go out there and get jobbed out.
Jimmy Wang Yang,
Yeah, it's bad, bro. We went
Jesse
from
and Festus,
what they know.
biscuits and gravy. That shit was hitting.
It made me mad though, because I was like, bro, I promise y'all the South is not like this, bro. Like it's not all
Nah,
music.
that ass.
Like,
That shit
y'all,
was
I was like,
crazy.
y'all trolling. I was like, y'all trolling, bro. Y'all trolling. Like, come on, bro. Jeans, shorts, and white beaters, tongue hanging out his mouth. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, they was
This
definitely
ain't
flaming.
this ain't the South. This ain't the South right here.
The crazy part, like the fact that Luke Gallows was Festus is still crazy to me. Like his character change, like the immediate change was crazy because he went from Festus to working with CM Punk with the Straight Edge Society, and then he went from that, he got fired or whatever, and then ended up in a Bullet Club. Like his story is gonna be funny as hell to hear when he like retires. Like, yeah, I was Festus at one point, had to play this character, then I played this character with CM Punk, you know, and then
Bro, it's
got
literally
into the
been
Bullet
fired
Club.
like
Like, shit's
5
crazy.
times.
Nah, dead ass.
Like he's probably the most fired person I've ever seen in WWE. Like
It's gotta be him or Jeff.
and Jeff was off his own strength and muscle.
Right.
So
He was trying to get fired down there.
yeah,
Oh man.
yeah. I'm cool on that.
No,
All right,
nice.
yeah. Let's talk about. I mean, we talked about a little bit about Cena earlier. Is there any more moments during the week that you want to point out that was really good, that was really bad, had you interested towards Mania? It's Mania season, so what has you interested going towards Mania?
I enjoyed the Bianca EO and Rhea thing. I feel like they didn't take it to the level that they're gonna take it to in the next couple of weeks in terms of like promos and stuff.
Right.
Because there was no reason for Bianca and EO to really go at each other. They don't have any animosity, so it'd have been like fake build up animosity would have been kind of weird. I'm trying to think of Raw. Penta and Ludwig, they slapped.
They did.
That was a good match. I was shocked that they let Liv beat Jade, even though it wasn't clean. I was surprised by that. But I'm not mad at it, to be honest with you.
Shout out Liv, bro. I mean, they literally just showing that Liv, bro. In my eyes, she's starting to become a mini opportunist. Like at any moment, like if you let your guard down or if you take your attention off Liv, she's 9 times out of 10 walking away with that dub. So good for Liv because that's the story that y'all have been trying to get at. Like she's so good at the cowardly heel thing until the bell rings. Like she's very good at it. So I'm glad to see her get a dub over Jade because that's actually big. Like you got the first dub over Jade, and you know she gonna live to brag about it next week. So shout out to Liv.
Oh,
I really enjoyed that.
one of my favorite moments of the week. I didn't get to see it live because we was recording. Oba, Trick, and Javon getting into a brawl. I need more of that.
Hey, Street said.
I saw somebody said three black men with dreads at Stand and Deliver. We need it. I said, please run me that. Run me that.
They might as well throw me in a match, bro. I'll fit right in there. They might as well throw you in the match. You would fit right in there too. You know what I'm saying? See who the
Look,
best dreadhead of them all is. I might go out there and start swinging something for real. I'm not playing. But I definitely can't wait for that. Like, I've seen a lot of rumors with that. I've seen Oba lose and they maybe call Oba up early. I've seen
I did see that.
Trick may get called like Trick. This might be Trick's last thing. I've seen
Mm-hmm.
Trick might be the leader of the new group, which I mean,
I've
I'm
seen
not.
Javon might be.
I mean, that would make sense because I mean,
With the other YN. Like,
now
I'm
let's
tired
talk
of y'all
about
calling
this.
me young.
Let's talk about it a little bit. I was not interested in that promo at all until the YN started speaking. No cap.
Once he did this with his head, I said, "Oh shit."
Bro, what the little hoodie draped on the side?
Yeah.
I said, oh yeah, I think I might be rocking with him a little bit.
He
Did we
got
prove our point?
calm with.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't that what he said?
Did we prove up on? Come on. I said,
I
"Oh
don't think we went our
shit."
point. Let's go ahead and show him. I said, oh yeah. He get him the mic. Everybody else just stand there and look tall and be cool. You know what I'm saying? The
I
first
wish
dude
we
that
could
was
show
standing
y'all
up there,
because they'll probably copyright us. But that shit was crazy.
I wish we
Like,
could show y'all that. Yeah, WWE, I need y'all to be a little bit more lenient on the clips, man, so we
for
can,
real.
show our audience what's going on. But if y'all didn't know, what's their name? Dark.
Um, Dark. Hold on.
Darks. It ain't Dark Side, is it? Am I tripping? Dark State. I forgot what they called.
Dark
Already.
State something. I think. Hold on. I didn't want to say it. Dark State faction, something like that. It's Dark State something.
Yeah, we need better names for factions, bro. This
They just
Pure
call me Dark
Fusion
State for right
Collective,
now.
Dark State faction, bro. Come on, bro. We got to do something a little bit better.
Pure Fusion Collective is nasty. Cause what the fuck that mean?
Literally, quite literally, I was like, bro, what is that? Good members of the group. I wasn't mad at the members of the group. I was just like, bro, what is that? Like, honest to God.
Oh, they're just Dark State.
They're just Dark State.
Dark State's not terrible though.
Dark State not bad.
Dark State alone is not bad because it's like, okay, let us know what that means. So when Dark State strike, ain't nobody safe.
He made me a believer, man. He made me a believer. I don't know. I'm ready to see who the leader is. Maybe they don't have a leader. Maybe they operating on their own free will. But we shall see. We shall
Simple
see.
for y'all, G. When Dark State strike, ain't nobody safe. And the chaos is
The
finna
laugh.
The lap.
Did we make up there? I said, oh, yeah, they got them one.
I said, oh yeah, they definitely for sure got them a YN. They need to let
They
YNs
got
be
them one.
YNs. Like
Yep.
Javon, he's himself. Trick,
Yep.
you can tell Trick himself. He definitely South Carolina is hell coded, no cap.
Yes.
Oba is not himself, but I'm glad that he's a dominant force. Like I'm glad he has a character that's dominant. Like and he just not no big dude out there just
It's doing dumb
doing
shit.
whatever he wants. So I definitely can't wait for that. Another moment. I mean, obviously I got to talk about this moment, man. The brawl at the end of Friday night.
I got shade to it.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, bro. All that I seen from that was they was all just aura farming. All of them came out there aura farming, no cap. Roman had me crying, talking about some Tribal Chief gonna be out for 15, 20 minutes. So whoever want to come out here and confront me, we can do that. Come out here now. I'm like, bro, you know who in the back. You know they coming out here. You should just.
And then as soon as Seth music, he said,
like,
"You knew it was gonna be Seth. Why the fuck you get mad?
Like,
who the fuck you thought it was gonna be? LA Knight?"
I mean, bro, he got so much hatred for that man. He tired of hearing that music. You can tell, bro. He's. Oh my gosh! Now look, there was a detail in there that you probably picked up on. Twitter definitely picked up on it. I picked up on it. CM Punk said he got a favor. How about Paul gonna sit here and say now? I said now? What you mean now? What are you talking about now for? Nah, y'all not finna backdoor my mans. Cena just backdoored me on Monday. Now y'all finna backdoor my mans on Friday. I cannot allow this. Something's not hit right. I can't allow
I'm
this,
telling
bro.
you. I'm telling you, he's using it for a championship match. He's
So
going to change. He's going to be like, get me in that championship match. I don't know when it's gonna be, but it's going. It's there's no way.
do you think that could be the favorite, or do you think the favorite is for Paul just to come over to CM Punk to be his wise man? Do you think that could be beneficial for him?
Nah, because I low key feel like the way CM Punk said, like he was talking about if your wise man would have told you that I was coming, and Roman was like, and then he turned to Paul, and that's when Punk hit him in the back. So he like, it's not hard to get Roman to distrust Paul. He done that shit before. So if you can get him to just not trust him, he can come over there for free. Like that's still your guy. Clearly, you ain't got to use your favor to get him to come over there. I feel like that'd be a wasted favor.
I mean, low key, it sounded like they backdoored him because he did say thank you for delivering your tribal chief on a
Hmm.
silver platter.
On a platter, he said,
Yeah, what you mean, bruh? On my mama.
and he said, boom. Said, damn.
So this is the point where I was weak because, bro, Seth was
He,
cooling. It's like somebody had to remind him to go in there to fight because he was cooling,
right.
bro.
He
Then
was,
he went over there and grabbed Punk. I said, man, look, it's cool. It makes sense. I'm happy that that's the triple threat. Like a lot of people was kind of on the fence. Yeah, whatever, whatever. A
hmm
lot of people want the one-on-one between Seth and Roman, but I feel like you can't do that because then you have to decide a winner,
Yep.
and that's just. I mean,
That's a
how
lot.
can you? You know what I'm saying? How can you like decide a winner
Yeah.
right now? Like, obviously Seth
Because
would
Roman
need the
has never
dub,
beat Seth 1-on-1. So it's like,
right?
is this where it goes? Because Roman don't need that win right now.
They're right. That's what I'm saying. Like Seth needs that dub, but do you really want to have Roman take another L to Seth 1v1? Because then again, it's like that's not a good look. It's not a good look for my OTC. No cap. So
It's not a good look for nobody to lose that match, really.
on God,
I
it's
think the
really
only
not.
one that still gains something from it is CM Punk because if he still has the favor, he can choose the favor to get the belt anyway.
Which is what I feel
And then
like
you
they
can just be
need
like,
to
well,
do.
they jumped me, or if it wasn't both of them, I would, type shit. Because he said last night, he said, y'all have never beat me 1-on-1, or y'all have never beat me without the other. I think that's what he's going to try to use against him. It's like, oh, y'all might have
I,
won, but y'all have never beat me without the other helping you.
what do you feel like is the outcome of this triple threat in reality?
I think Seth steals the win somehow.
That's kind of what I'm leaning on. Like I'm kind of leaning on that. It's gonna be some shenanigans, bro. Like either Paul gonna do my man's dirty,
Hmm.
and then Seth steals the win that way, or like I just don't know. I just don't. Out of all three competitors, I can say confidently, I'm sure Roman's not getting the dub. Like in this one, which sucks because that's back-to-back manias. He's taking an L, but I mean it'd be like that sometimes to progress stories. I just don't know what's next for him after this. Like I don't know. Like obviously they could milk the set thing, but it's like, bro, like that was the problem with the whole Tribal Chief like 4-year reign, bro. He literally ran through the
Yeah.
whole roster, dog. Like we've seen everything up until this point. So I don't know what else. I don't know where he goes from there if he takes an L. I mean, obviously he can
Yeah.
have a long feud with Punk if the wise man decide to backdoor him. But it's
Yeah.
like
My question is The Rock done with Roman Reigns? I feel like the
we
answer is
still
no.
need that other member. The other we still need him.
It
So
could
I
be
don't know.
Seth, it could be Drew, it could be Kevin Owens, it could be Randy. You never know who it is. So
What was Drew talking to Seth about behind that bush?
it's a great question.
Is he convincing that man to sell his soul with him?
He's like, hey, we both put on WrestleMania matches. We can make sure somebody else wins theirs. Like you said, Cody, let you down. So I'm like,
It
just
could be the
saying, like,
ultimate get back. It really could. Like, you know what I'm saying? You said Cody owe you. You know what I'm saying? You can screw Cody out if you want to, Seth. If you want to, Drew still want his get back on Roman. Could definitely do that if he under Rock's command. Easy target. 1, 2, 3. I just don't know how they're gonna play it. I don't know if The Rock done with Roman. I mean, I just don't know. It's confusing because he crowned him as
Because
the
you know
champion.
Roman's gonna go back for that belt at some point. So John Cena does get at WrestleMania.
I don't know. That's the thing, bro. That's the thing that I was interested in with Triple H. Like, how long are you gonna delay him off that belt? Like, for him to spin back on the belt, because that's all he was talking about up until this point. Like, yeah,
Yeah,
I'm coming back. I'm gonna be back for my shit.
yeah,
So I don't know what's about to happen. I
yeah.
don't know what's
That's
about to happen. But speaking of triple threats, Reek, we gotta build. We gotta pick our favorite triple threat match, and then we got to build a little dream match. You know what I'm saying? Real quick. I know we got a sports banquet. I will be receiving my trophy today. Shout out to y'all from Coach Reek, Coach T, whatever. So I'm gonna start with you. I'm gonna let you rock out. And this can be off the top of the head. I mean, there's a lot of triple threat matches that we've seen on random Raws, random SmackDowns,
mhm.
PLEs. Well, off the top of the head, just give me one that first comes to your head.
So there's a few that come to my head off the top of my head that like made me want to choose those. There's there's Cena, Rollins, Brock, which we talked about a little bit earlier. There's Seth versus Dean versus Roman, which could have been a much better match, but it felt like a little bit rushed because of the time that they went on. Um, but for the moment that it happened and for how I felt as I think I was 15, 14. I want to say probably 14 when this happened. 14 going on 15 or 15. Daniel Bryan versus Randy Orton versus Batista. I think that was the first WrestleMania that I watched on the WWE Network. That was the first one I watched mostly by myself. My brother watched a little bit of it, but he went to sleep. And I stayed up until like 11, whatever time it was, like 11, 11:30. And when I tell you, I was up jumping around, running around like I was 7 years old when Batista tapped out. That match is always going to be one of the matches that is like when they like, oh, what's your favorite matches, or what's a match that like made you realize like you was a real life fan. Like obviously I've been watching for like 10 years by that point, but it's like to see somebody that you didn't think was gonna be a top guy on that stage, that shit it means something. So like seeing that was like one of those moments. So that's why I would probably say that one, just because like the match was good, and then like the story like being told itself, like it really made you feel like they was gonna screw Daniel Bryan again because he got screwed so many times. Like he had to beat Triple H to get there. Then Triple H came back out, tried to pull him out of the match. Then they hit him with the fucking Batista bomb RKO through the table. I said, "What the fuck is they just making shit up now?" I was pissed. But then my dog came back. Once he put that yes lock on Batista, I'll always laugh about Michael Cole. Tap out Batista. 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 I'm doing the same
Shout
shit.
out Michael
Tap out.
Cole.
Tap out. Tap out. He finally tap out. I'm like, let's go. I'm running around and shit. That's got to be the one for me. That's got to be the one for
So
me.
it made
It
you
made me like
feel
a 7 year old
captivated.
when I was 14.
Yeah,
I was in high school and it made me feel like I was in elementary school
that was a
type
big
shit.
moment for you, man. You were seeing your guy reach the mountaintop,
Because
put
AJ
it
wasn't
on
there yet.
right,
Ray got his, but I didn't see Ray. Like I didn't see Ray's live. I didn't watch that WrestleMania. I saw
right.
it Friday, but I didn't get to watch it live. That's the first time I got to see somebody of that mag, like one of my favorite wrestlers, be the champion at the biggest stage, the last match. So like, yeah, that's got to be it for sure. Because AJ, even when AJ came, I was like, they about to bullshit my dog. I already know what it's going to be, and then it wasn't. It's like, nah, he is phenomenal. We can't lie. Like y'all waited too damn long. That's the problem. Y'all waited too damn long. But that's okay.
Okay. Now, I do love that triple threat because honestly, you're right. That was the first one on WWE Network that we got to watch because obviously now when I was a kid, we had WrestleMania parties
Mm.
like my old basketball team, but that stopped after Shawn Michaels Taker and the career match because I never went back. I ain't gonna lie, I was sick. I was sick watching my dog get retired. But once again, that was one of those captivating moments that makes wrestling great. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad you got to see that live. Me personally, one of my favorite triple threat matches of all time got to be because it took place with two out of three of these. Actually, 3 out of 3 of these wrestlers are one of my favorites. So the triple threat match between John Cena, Shawn Michaels, and Triple H.
Mm.
One of my favorites because obviously DX is my favorite tag team of all time. Once again, I told you on this pod before, that was my first poster board in my room when we moved our house in 2006 and where we are now. It was my first poster. I still have it. It's in my closet. I'm waiting to get it framed. I wanted to get it retouched up and framed low key because it's old. But I might just have to buy a whole another one of the same poster and just frame it myself. And of course, John Cena. We love John Cena. And it was just one of them moments where I didn't know what was going to happen because DX was still a tag team at this point. And I was like, oh, they about to jump Cena in here. But when Shawn came out there and Sweet Chin Music Triple H off rip and seeing Cena face, like,
Yeah.
I felt the same way because I was like, oh my God,
Yeah.
like, Shawn backdoor. I was like, bro, Shawn backdoor Triple H bad. But it ain't like they ain't backdoored each other beforehand. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that was one of the matches where I really, really enjoyed it. I really, really loved. And another triple threat match, honorable mention for me, might have to be Legacy's triple threat between Randy Cody and Ted DiBiase because that's another one of the matches where I was like, all right, bro, there ain't no way y'all finna just lay down for Randy, bro. Like, there ain't no way. So when I was seeing Ted trying to get a dub, I was extremely lit because I was like, bro, it makes sense and it's cool because if people don't remember, we literally just played this on the video game. Like, I don't know if people had SmackDown versus Raw back in the day like I did, but there was a point in time where you had to choose between. I'm pretty sure you had to choose between Cody and Ted, and you had to try to win the triple threat. So we just played on the video game and we just got it in real life. So I was geeked for that. So I love triple threat matches. If I had to build one though, Reek, if I had to build one.
Ooh. This one I forgot about.
Oh, this one you forgot about?
Honorable mention. Becky versus Charlotte versus Austin.
Huh, where was that? What was that at?
That was TLC.
That's a forgotten pay-per-view. I feel like that TLC had a couple ones where.
And I want to say, hold on, let me see. Because Oscar might have won this shit. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Because Becky came out, or not Becky. Ronda came out, pushed Charlotte and Becky off. And then Oscar would have got it. I won the SmackDown, bro. So, yeah. That was, I don't know if that was, I don't think that was when it was. It was some point in 2019. I think it was December 2019, because it would have had to been before that WrestleMania. But yeah, that's definitely in there too. But go ahead with yours. With your
a dream one. Okay,
yeah.
I'm about to cheat. Like hell, I'm mixing promotions too. I don't care. We own that. If I had a triple threat, I would love. I would love to see Kenny Omega versus Seth Rollins versus. I need a prime HBK. That would be my dream.
I knew you was gonna say that.
Yeah, bro, because they're all, bro. That match would go crazy.
It would.
And give me Sean for the dub. Out of respect for my GOAT. Out of respect for one of my dogs. Give me Sean for the dub. Now, bro, like, I just watched a documentary on Sean, not gonna lie. Like, before, like during it was rivalry, so it was going telling the story about Stone Cold and Shawn Michaels, and just listen to his story about like how he didn't want to give his shine up to Stone Cold because of his back injury and shit like that, because he was a top guy. He felt like just listen to that story. There was a lot of Shawn Michaels we missed, bro, due to like injury, maybe a little bit of drug, like alcohol abuse. Like there was a lot of Shawn Michaels we missed. So I feel like there was a lot of marquee matchups that he missed out on during his career. So I would love to see him in a crazy triple threat. Like if I had to revive his prime. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I just seen a video the other day of Shawn Michaels when he super kicked Kevin Owens, and just
Mm.
seeing him get into it, get ready to do it. I was like, bruh, I miss watching him wrestle. Like I really do, because like the 9 times out of 10 his ass was gonna lose. Like you know what I'm saying, like the big matches. Not saying he was gonna lose, but it was a show every time.
Yeah,
So I would love to see that triple threat. Hit me with one. Hit me with one, Reed.
I think everybody knows what mine's gonna be. It's all three of them in their prime. Give me Ray. Give me Daniel Bryan. Give me AJ Styles.
So you just going the favorite wrestler route,
That's my dream.
and
That's my
that's
dream
okay.
triple threat.
And that's I was
Because
saying that's okay.
I was never even really close to seeing that for real. I seen Ray. I want to say that Ray and Daniel Bryan have had some kind of singles match before. I've seen AJ and Ray in a triple threat with Edge. Um, I've seen Daniel Bryan versus AJ Styles, but I've never seen all three of them in the ring at the same time. So that's something that I would want to see. That's what yeah, that would definitely be my dream one. Because like the other ones, like yeah, I could say that, but I wouldn't be as hyped for those. Like
Right.
I could say like I could say like a Will Ospreay, Prime Ray, and then like Prime AJ.
Right.
But like that wouldn't hit the same because I'd be like Daniel, give me Daniel.
Right.
Now, if I were to do a women's one, that's where it gets like really difficult because it's like
I feel like I've seen like I'm not gonna say I feel like I've
you've
seen
seen a
my
lot.
women's
Yeah,
one, but like a lot of them.
it's not out of realm of possibility.
Right.
Yeah,
I feel like I've seen a good amount of triple threat in the women, which I enjoyed. Like I mean, because 9 times out of 10, bro, Charlotte's gonna be in a triple threat that I like in one of my triple threats, because like every triple threat I've ever seen her in, bro, she's going crazy.
yeah,
She's going nuts. Like mine, I mean, I've seen Sasha in them, I've seen Bianca in them, and those are really the main three like that I would love to
yeah.
see in triple threat matches.
Now I still am mad that we've never got the Fatal Four Way with the four or something.
Yeah, it's kind of nuts. That's actually kind of egregious. Like,
That's like that's like Shield never having a triple threat, which they
we
got it.
still
It
have it
didn't
in my eyes. In my eyes, the Shield has not had like with their popularity
with
to
the
where they are
proper story,
now.
proper stakes. Yeah,
Yeah, bro. Like,
but
I think
even when it happened in 2016, like there was way more they could have done with that.
right.
Now, granted, Roman, I can't remember if Roman was hurt or suspended. I think he was suspended, so they couldn't really tell that story the way they needed to. But oh my gosh, like that match could have been one of the greatest matches in wrestling history if they really let it cook and they didn't put it on a battleground pay per view. That was the craziest part. It was on battleground.
So
If
they
you
trying to
put
make
that on
Battleground more.
SummerSlam, WrestleMania, that it's a main event.
Right.
Like the women's fatal four way match that should have happened with the four horsewomen, that could have main evented. And everyone was always like, yeah, that's gonna happen down some point down the line. And then
Yeah.
Sasha left, and we like, hold on.
Get
Eh,
her back. Get her back. Get her back.
We get
Get
her
her
back.
back.
We need that fatal four way. Just even if it's just for a fatal four way, we need that match. Like we have to have that because the stories that are intertwined, the relationships, the bonds that are built in that match alone makes that match one of the greatest matches ever. Without it even happening, you
Right.
have to like there has to be a way that that happens. There's just no way they all retire or they're all like done full time and we never got that match because you don't want to get it. You don't
Too
want to have
late.
it 4 or 5 years down the line. By that time, the people that want to see it, I'm not gonna say they don't want to see it now, but it's not gonna hit the same.
They're not all in their
And
prime, bro. They're all right now in a major great space. Like obviously Charlotte coming back from injury, but Charlotte is still
hmm
Charlotte. Uh,
hmm
Mercedes, respect her. Obviously, belt collecting in her
right,
prime. Bailey is working with, bro. Bailey is going across every brand
and working great
on her
with everyone.
respective in WWE, NXT, SmackDown, Raw. Shit, I'd be surprised if she ain't doing speed, WWE speed. Like,
Yeah,
bro, she's a workhorse right now. And then obviously, I feel like everybody's in their prime. You want to get it done. Becky is not here at the moment, but I'm sure that would get her up off the couch to go do it. Like
hmm
I'm sure of it. Now I don't know who they would have win that, but it would need to happen. Now I feel like
that's when you need like a Forbidden Door, AEW and WWE.
you definitely need that. Bro, I'm waiting on them to
Because I don't
drop
see
that.
her leaving AEW for a while. Like
That's
I know
crazy.
people say, "Oh, she's gonna go there for a couple years, come back." I don't see it. I don't know. I mean,
They need to work
I
it out.
guess, I guess if you look at it, she's kind of getting all of the matches that she needs to have out of the way right now,
Right.
and then she can go back, which I guess that could happen. But it's like I don't know, man. She seems to really enjoy being free and being able to go to different companies and do
Right.
like she was able to wrestle Indy Hartwell last weekend. She wouldn't be able to do that. Like they wrestled in New York. And the whole story behind it was Indy Hartwell started wrestling because of the Bailey and Sasha match. Where they wrestled was where Sasha trained for that match.
Mhm.
So it's like that whole thing never happens if she's in WWE. Now,
Right.
obviously, they might have had a match in WWE, but it wouldn't have hit the same for Indy or probably for Sasha / Mercedes. So I don't know if she comes back just because she probably enjoys being able to go to all these different
Yeah.
places.
Her
But
schedule's
maybe she's
flexible.
doing all that now so that when she does go back, there's no issue. But if I were to choose a triple threat between women, it would have to be Timeless Tony in this character, uh, EO, and then it gets difficult after that because no, you know what? I'm gonna go Roxanne. I'm gonna go Roxanne. I think Timeless Tony, EO, and Roxanne would be a crazy triple threat. Just because they all have different like styles too. Like one's high flying, one's grappling. One could do all of it super fast, smaller. Like got to use everything to her advantage. Like I think that'd be a really good match.
It would definitely cook. I like matches like that. I love matches like that. I think the women's side of it is nice because I mean WWE has never like failed to pull the clip on a triple threat like when it comes to women
hmm
or like if it needs to happen. Now we didn't get our
Yeah.
fatal 4-way, but they ain't
Ah,
never had no problem. Like with the men's side, I feel like there's a lot of triple threats I missed out on like growing up. Like
mm,
I mean, yeah, we had a cool like we had a Randy, we had a Randy Cena Triple H one. That's cool.
hmm
Like I mean, but they was carouseling that belt every
They
week.
could have done Randy Cena Edge. I don't know if they ever did that.
Right,
I
but
feel like
there
there
was
was a fatal
some that
four way
like
with Shawn
we
Michaels in.
missed a lot.
But
We missed a
there's
lot.
definitely like there's some Kurt Angle triple threats that we could have had. Like I'm not gonna say his name, but Kurt Angle, Blank, and Eddie Guerrero. That would have went crazy. Maybe it did happen. I just can't remember off the top of my head. But like I know Kurt Angle had his beef or not beef, had his feud with Eddie. Kurt Angle had his feud with dude who should not to be named. But I think those were all singles matches, which were all
Right,
great. But if you put that into a triple threat around like 2003, 2004,
right.
oh
And
my
it's I feel
goodness.
like we miss a lot of triple threats on bigger stages. Like you
Yeah,
mentioned Battleground, like stuff like that. Like the stage is not set. I get you trying to build
yeah,
other PLEs and make them feel like a big deal, but it's like, man, nah,
right.
not really. Like you
Yeah,
can't have that and the rest of the card be weak and want me to tune into
yeah, for real.
Battleground. Like I'm not going for that.
Yeah.
So that's like capital punishment back in the day. Like, bro,
Oh my goodness.
not
Yeah,
really with
Battleground
that.
was great. The song for Battleground was good.
Good.
The song for Battleground and they're like the way they had it set up because I think was that was that Bailey's debut?
at Battleground.
I think I could be wrong, but I feel like that's what maybe I'm wrong. I feel like she definitely debuted in like a tag team match, but it was on like a maybe it was on like Extreme Rules or something like that. But let me see.
Battleground, bro. That's crazy. I ain't watched a Battleground in a grip. Like, I love those little one. Like, bro, can we bring back Cyber Sunday if we doing all this? I love
Mm,
Cyber Sunday.
this would be the perfect time to do. Yeah, Battleground 2016. Um, this was I think Battleground was June.
Mm.
I want to say it was June because it was like WrestleMania and Extreme Rules, then Battleground. Um, because Extreme Rules is where Seth beat Roman, right? Or no, that was Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank is where Seth beat Roman, and then Dean Ambrose beat him, and then the next pay per view was Battleground. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then that's when Sasha had a mystery partner against Charlotte, Dana Brooke, and then that's when Bailey came out. Crowd went nuts.
Mystery
I'll never
partner.
forget how loud the crowd was for that either. Like that music hit and the crowd was like, I was like, oh shit. I was like, I knew she was gonna get a pop, but a pop like that? I said, yeah, to the moon. They didn't, but it's okay.
Now look, before we bounce up out of here, I just gotta get your opinion on this. Now I'm not gonna lie, folks might not like this at the crib. What I'm about to say, maybe it's a hot take. What I'm about to say, fellas, ladies, if you're at home watching me say this, I think Charlotte is showing you there's levels to this shit, bro. On the low, Charlotte, bro. Like Reek, we talk about heels, we talk about shit like this all the time, bro. I'm starting to think this is how Charlotte act in real life, bro. Like no cap. Like she's showing me, bro. There's levels to this shit, bro. Like you can be good or you can be great, bro. She great, bro. Like I'm watching her doing the promo battle with Tiffany, bro, and I was like, bro, if I was Tiffany sitting there, I would be mad as hell, bro. The way she talking to me, like if she wouldn't let her get a word out. Like, bro, I'm mad as hell. And I'm like, bro, there's really levels of shit. Like, bro, I'm sitting here looking at Charlotte like, bro, I need you to lose. Like, I'm not fucking with you right now. Shout out Charlotte Flair, bro. She been gone for so long, I forgot how great Shorty was. On my mama. I just had to glaze her before I got up off here. It ain't even a hot take, but it is a hot take. I might need her to win, Reek. I might need her to win. Because there's no...
No.
Listen how she talking, bro. I feel like there's no way. I mean, yeah, there is a way she can lose, but bro, the way she talking, if she lose, I don't know, bro. That'd be crazy. But you would solidify Tiffany. I just wanted your thoughts in like the way the story progressing. How are you feeling about it all?
I think they're playing into the youth factor with Tiffany, which makes sense. Like this is Tiffany's first WrestleMania. It's her first like match on this stage. Like it makes sense. Like Charlotte is a what 14-time women's champion. Like
Which is nuts.
there's obviously going to be a a difference maker in promos. Like the only people that have really like stood toe to toe with Charlotte on the mic is Becky, Sasha, Bianca, and Alexa, in my opinion. That's four women out of an entire division over a 10-year span. Like or Page too, but Page was saying some wild shit. Um, so it's like even Rhea at certain points has looked lower than her. I don't necessarily feel like Tiffany just seems way low. Like I seen a lot of the discourse this morning about like the promo and stuff, but I'm like I don't want to say that that's what they were trying to go for. It makes sense that Tiffany seems like she's just trying to prove herself to Charlotte because and let's be honest, like when Tiffany Stratton first came into NXT, she was definitely like, oh, that's the next Charlotte. Like, oh, she's Charlotte. Like we do that with a lot of characters, especially when they come into NXT. We try to put them with the characters on the main roster that they model after, that they look like, or who they resemble, who we feel like they might be in the future. And it's like I think Tiffany as a face is not going to be able to say the things to Charlotte that she would need to say.
Right.
but also she doesn't know Charlotte well enough to really go at her. Charlotte doesn't need to know Tiffany that well because she can just say, "You're the next person. You're another person that is saying this and this and this about me." Now, I like that Tiffany was like, "Bro, when I first came in, you was riding,
Glazing.
like you was glazing me." And she was like, "Yeah," and then I realized, "Nah, you can't. Nah, no, you was trying to ride off my coattails when I first got here. Now I'm here, so now you're trying to ride off my coattails to get you a WrestleMania match. Because if you're saying what you're saying about me, why didn't you pick Rhea?" And I was like, "See, that was a good point, but she didn't really like push that point no further." And I think you have to like let them do it in the ring. I think satellite or via satellite isn't good, especially for like crowd reactions and things like that. Like I think Charlotte is definitely one of those people that like you could definitely feel like, oh, she does act like this in real life, or like she has these kind of like interactions in real life. Like it's the same thing like with her and Becky. Like when her and Becky were having their promos back and forth, and Charlotte would try to talk over. Like Charlotte is just an imposing character, an imposing personality.
Right.
Like she's going to try to make you look bad. You just have to be able to work with that and push it back at her
Right.
because no one's going to tell her in the back like, "Hey, don't do this," or "Hey, don't do that," because she's not going to listen. She's Charlotte. Like, what are they going to do? Fire her? So it's like you got to take steps into your own. You got to take your own steps into your own measures and things like that. So like, I think hopefully over the next couple of weeks, Tiffany like kind of realizes that is like, just say whatever, just not just say whatever, but like, you got to take it a step further for people to really feel like, okay, I see it now.
Right.
But definitely based off of last night, you can look at it and be like, damn, Charlotte, like it is levels. But again, she's been here for 11 years. She's been on the main
Right.
roster
There
for
should
11
be
years.
levels.
Like, right. It'd be
Right.
bad if they was on the mic and and Tiffany killed her. It'd be like, whoa, like then it'd be looking like damn, Charlotte ain't the same. But like it's more important that it is Charlotte at her best. Charlotte feeling like Charlotte, and then Tiffany wins. Because if Tiffany loses, how does she gain anything
That's
from
true.
losing? Tiffany doesn't gain anything from losing. And then it makes it just seem
Depends on
like,
how
oh,
you gonna
y'all
play
gave her
it.
the belt so that she could lose to Charlotte.
Right. I'll say it depends on how they
So
play it. Now, if she lose and they give her retribution like type of thing,
right.
like she wises
Or like
up
an
and try to say,
underdog type of story, like
yeah, like they could do
to
that.
build back up.
But I mean, it's like I don't know, bro. Like I guess it's more of a compliment to Charlotte, like to me, to how
Mhm.
amazing she is, bro. Because it's like I guess she was gone for a minute, so I guess the division without her and the division with her are two totally different things. And I guess I'm
Mhm.
just grateful to see that she's back. And it's like just watching her do them promos, like the promo via satellite, I was just like, bro, like she really believed everything she's saying. Like, bro, she really is
Mhm.
like, bro, she feel like she that woman, and she should. Like, she
Yeah.
has accomplished everything. I just feel like when it comes to the women talent, they don't do a good job of like when it comes to the characters really like standing on themselves. Like Bianca do a good
Mhm.
job of it. Like she gonna stay saying she the biggest, fastest, strongest, toughest,
Mhm.
whatever. You know what I'm saying? With Rhea's the same thing. Like she knows she's larger than life, but like you can still kind of see the flaws with her, and then
Mhm.
like with Tiffany, you can still kind of see the flaws of her. I just wish more characters stood on that. Like even with Oscar, like Oscar when she was coming
Mhm.
up, world beater, bro.
Mhm.
As time went on, it kind of I just kind of want to keep him
But that's because she lost to Charlotte.
like that. Yeah, I
If
mean,
she
that's
would have
because she
beat
lost.
Charlotte,
Yeah, she's still
then
yeah,
it
she's still
it wouldn't
rolling.
have felt like to this day she would feel like damn, like it's hard for people to beat her. But her first big match on the main roster, she lost. So it's like
I
then she
mean,
lost to what
shout
Rhea a
out
couple
Vince
years ago.
G.
She lost to Rhea a couple years ago. So it's like yeah, you in these big matches, like you
He
could
cut from
win,
a different
but you
cloth,
could lose. But when she was in the big matches before, you felt like oh Oscar winning, like she's not losing that
right?
shit. You said he cut from a different cloth. You wild. Shout out Bryce.
Yeah. Shout out my
That dumb
dog, beat
shit.
up. Shout out, beat up, beat up. I will be in South Carolina here soon. Don't run. Um. So yeah, bro. Another banger of an episode. Anything you want to say before we get up off of here about the
Um,
wrestling space?
Match of the week for me was
Oh yeah.
Megan Bayne versus Chris Statlander on Dynamite. That was a really fun match. Um, I think Chris Statlander might be the most underrated women's wrestler in the world right now. Like, you could put her there. You could put her in the ring with anybody, and the match is gonna be great. Megan Bain is. I was trying to find a way to like explain her, or, like define her last week. I still can't. Like, she's just a completely different specimen. Like, I don't even know. But I thought that match was really fun. And then we got the Tony and Megan Bain interaction at the end. So they're building towards that at Dynasty. Timeless Tony versus Megan Bain is gonna be crazy because I truly don't know who's gonna win that match. Megan Bain hasn't lost yet. Tony just finished the story with Mariah May, so I don't know if they're taking it off her already. So I'll be interested to see how that match goes. But yeah, that'll be my match of the week. As for the space, not really. It's just like enjoy it, like enjoy the ride. Like Triple H ain't Triple H is not like trying to make people not enjoy this shit. Like if you listen to this dude talk on press conferences and things like that, like he genuinely cares about the fans. He genuinely cares about what the fans want, what the fans want to see. Genuinely cares about entertaining crowds wherever they are. And I will say, we did mostly like we did have the conversation about the international pay-per-view and like it not being or international Raw and not being live. I feel like that international crowd helped John Cena's promo a lot more than a US crowd would.
Bro, absolutely. Let's talk about it just real briefly. Absolutely, because I was telling this to my girlfriend actually. Once again, shout out Jew. I was telling her to watch it, and she did. She actually went back on her own will and rewatched it. And I was explaining to her on FaceTime how in America, when John Cena was out there, he would have got cheered.
Mm-hmm.
They would have been whatting him to death.
Mm-hmm.
In the promo, I would have just been like, all right, bro, he's not gonna get his point across. Maybe they would have started booing once he would have been like, it's y'all fault, it's y'all fault.
Right.
But the international crowd, first of all, doing the OG Let's Go Cena, Cena sucks. Him coming out doing John Cena sucks for to them telling him to shut the fuck up. To them even having Cody come out there.
And they was chanting Cody name before they was chanting we want Cody.
Right. So
before he even came out.
Cody came out there to them doing the Cody Rhodes. Like it like everything Cena was talking about, we saw it with the international crowd firsthand.
Yes.
So I was telling Jew, I was like, look, everything that he just talked about, they're proving his point. And it's loud.
Which is perfect.
It's perfect. It's loud. And it fits, bro. Like, we should not like Cena at this point. And I think that's what Cena was trying to, like, home in on. Like, if he gonna do the heel run, he gonna do it where, it's right. It ain't no, oh, we love you, we kind of hate you. No, bro. Like,
that's what makes me worried about, like, when they go back to American Cross. Because I know next week is, or not next week, this Monday, I believe is still an international crowd. But once they go back, once they get off the European tour, that's when I'm like worried. It's like I think he might have to do something. Either this, like I think they're gonna have another promo this Monday. John Cena might have to do something. They might wait again. John Cena's gonna have to do something like diabolical in an American crowd for them to start booing, like weekly. And I feel like at WrestleMania it's gonna be mixed. But like I believe in John Cena enough to be like to where I can say that he could probably get it to a point where most of it is boos by the time you get to WrestleMania. Because he started off and it was like, damn. Like, he started off and was like, it's all of y'all. And he went at kids too, and he was like, damn. I'm telling you, R-Truth and Stu, them the ones that'll really get people to be like, what is he doing?
Now, look, I was already chopped when he came out because I was like, damn, Stu, he ain't say nothing to your ass.
Not a thing.
Walk straight past Stu. But he is going to do something diabolical like
Michael Cole, too. He could do something to Michael Cole, too.
He could do something to Michael Cole.
Because Michael Cole was talking crazy once John Cena went to the back. Talking crazy.
I peeped.
I was like, damn.
I definitely need him to do something to R-Truth, though. Like, I need him to come up, like R-Truth to come up. Why? Go ahead.
You still my favorite wrestler. You call me a fraud.
My mama, bro, you a fraud.
Hey, but you older than me. Oh shit.
That's definitely what I would love to see. I mean,
Your old ass. Yeah. Not true.
shout
Motherfucker, ain't
out to
you about
everybody,
50?
bro. He is about 50, bro. Talking about John is favorite. I'm like, man, stop, bro. You was in TNA in like 1985. Looking at
Ah.
I'm just playing. Now he was in WWE for a minute though.
Oh. Yeah.
But it's like, shout out to everybody that watched this. Shout out to everybody. I can't wait to tap in with y'all to see what's gonna happen on Monday. And past this point, I'm glad you got that off your chest, Reek. I know you got a banquet to get to, or another the last game.
It's the last game. Last game.
Last
Yeah.
game / banquet. So we're gonna get up out of here, y'all. We appreciate everybody tapping in, joining in. Road to WrestleMania is here, man. We not that far. Once again, like I said, my cutoff for this deadline is WrestleMania, bro. After that, y'all chop. I'm gonna be disappointed we don't get it, but y'all chop WrestleMania. So we got a couple weeks.
Well, now.
So lock in for us. But shout out. Make sure y'all follow the Twitter. Once again, shout out, follow the Twitter, TikTok. Sub here on MMG. We almost at 500 subs on here. So
Yes,
spread the word, spread the love, and yeah, man. I'm gonna catch y'all after the Darkness Retreat. So I'll be back next Saturday. So much love to y'all. Reek, anything to say?
Nah, just appreciate everybody that tunes in. Appreciate everybody that shows love on the TikTok, on Twitter, everything. Yeah, just appreciate all of y'all for real. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep bringing more heat for y'all, and y'all just tune in. We're gonna bring it every week.
We're gonna bring it every week, man. So without further ado, man, we up out this thing, and we'll catch y'all in the next one. Let me see if I got a song for y'all. I might just have to hit y'all with a little yeet, man, real quick. Matter of fact, yeah, let me hit y'all with a little yeet. We up out of here. Until next time, y'all. My dog. Wait. I never even titled this shit.